Hello, I'm Peter Towers for ESS BIZTOOLS and ESS Bassett. Welcome to Accountants Minute. Implementing the next level is a very important task for accountants. There's been a lot of debate in accountancy circles over recent months about the degree of change that's going to occur in the Australian accountancy industry. There's no doubt that there's significant changes occurring from the Australian Taxation Office relative to lodgement of wage and salary earner tax returns. There's also been significant changes in accreditation of financial planners and changes in the status of superannuation fund auditors. When these items are combined with the general thrust of competition, outsourcing, and other changes that are happening caused by technology, I don't think there's any doubt that there are going to be significant changes in the Australian accountancy industry that are occurring even as we talk. Therefore, I believe you'd be very brave as an accountancy business to believe that the changes are not going to affect you. There's been numerous examples over the last few years of well-established businesses that have suddenly found themselves in dire straits. For example, video stores, travel agencies, and many retailers because of the emergence of Amazon and other products that are available by the internet. I don't believe that accountancy businesses serving the wage earner and salary return market are going to escape the changes that are occurring in the community. You're a numbers orientated person, so why not share with us and utilise our free calculator that we're going to make available to every viewer of this video to assist you to do some analysis of what the effect of those changes might be. We've analysed the benchmarking.com.au accountancy report for 2016, and we've noted that 77.1% of clients of the average practice, according to benchmarking.com, generated fee income of less than $3,000. In fact, the average income in that category was only $1,246. I don't think there's much doubt that the vast majority, if not all of that work, would have been related to the preparation of income tax returns. I don't believe that there would be any business activities included in that work. Therefore, we consider that the fees that you currently earn from clients who you bill under $3,000 are the most vulnerable section of clients that you currently have. The income that was generated by the all firms average, according to benchmarking.com, from under $3,000 in billing was $579,000. So if you lost 20% of those fees, which I believe is a very reasonable and conservative estimate given what is happening in the broader business community, this would amount to $115,000. How are you going to overcome this fee slippage? The fee slippage amounting to $115,000 is a significant cost to your firm, I've got no doubt. But now let's look at the opportunities that you have. And I believe that the group that will supply you the most opportunities will be in the $3,000 to $10,000 billing group. The benchmarking.com.au review indicated that in their average accountancy business, there were 101 clients in this category paying an average fee of $6,637. I haven't worked in an accountancy practice for the last 18 years, but I very much doubt whether you would be supplying any other services for a fee of $6,637 other than the annual accounts, the income tax returns for the business and potentially the key shareholders, the business activity statements, and perhaps some quarterly accounts during the year. I don't think those clients would have received any business advisory services work at all during that period. I'd suggest, therefore, that you concentrate on looking at your clients in that $3,000 to $10,000 category. Have any of them ever asked you to do some additional work, but you've declined because you were too busy or you didn't have the resources? Are some of these clients in that category early adopters, people who want to be at the cutting edge of new ideas, new systems, new technologies? Because those two groups are the ones that you should really now be having a conversation with and outlining to them the new services that you can bring to them. And what might these new services be? Debtors management review, a SME debtors system manual so that the person that's got the responsibility of administering debtors at least has a written system to guide him or her. Chief Financial Officer services. I think the most important function that an accountancy business can be offering to your small medium enterprises in 2017. But what about business plans, budgets, cash flow forecasts? Do you realise that the crowdfunding legislation is potentially only a few weeks away? And once that legislation is passed, there's going to be thousands of businesses, according to the government, wanting to have themselves deemed to be a crowdfunding equity raising company. Every one of those companies is going to need a business plan, a budget, a cash flow forecast, an information memorandum. Many of them are going to be looking for auditors, and many of them will be seeking people with financial experience to be directors. People like you, accountants. These companies will have to be public companies, so they will need 3 directors. And I believe that you should be advocating that one of those directors needs financial experience, and that could be you or someone within your firm. So there's plenty of opportunity for new work for your clients. Indeed, if you offered $5,000 worth of extra fees to 30% of your clients in the $3,000 to $10,000 bracket, and in the average fee, according to benchmarking.com, there were 101 clients in that category, you would generate around $150,000 in revenue. Therefore, you have offset the fee slippage that we predict you are going to suffer. And it's going to happen to every firm. So there's going to be accountancy businesses all around Australia starting to scramble to pick up the lost revenue. Don't wait till everyone else is doing this. Now is the opportunity for you to get moving. Attached to the email that we're sending accountants all over Australia and available to you via logging on to our website is a free copy of our calculator, Fee Slippage and New Opportunities Calculator. I'd urge you to access it and to then use it. Use your own figures to determine, first of all, what your fee slippage might be, and then secondly, look at that $3,000 to $10,000 category and determine what new products and services you could offer to those clients to assist you on this journey. We're going to present a special webinar on how you might be able to turn this problem into a real advantage for you. And the webinar is on Thursday the 16th of March, commencing at 11 AM on Australian Eastern Standard Time, 12 noon Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Please go to our website www.essbiztools.com.au or www.essbasip to register for that webinar. If you've got any questions, please contact us at peter@essbiztools.com.au. Have a wonderful day, and we look forward to helping you to implement the next level. Goodbye.